Please excuse the glare that's reflecting from the light off of my glasses. Enjoy the video. Grand Rising, beautiful queens and kings. I wanted to come to you guys for a moment and chop it up with you guys before I head to work. There's something that I want to address, something that I've known about for about a month now, and I just decided not to speak on it. However, now it's starting to get a little out of hand. So now I think it's about time that I speak on it. I'm not really the type to make these type of videos to address anything. However, this is something that needs to be done. Ugh. Y'all go ahead and disregard the eyebrows. Your girl looking a little rough. However, I do have an appointment when I get off of work to go get my eyebrows done. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself right and get that taken care of. But anywho, let's jump into it. So I guess that I have inspired somebody to start their own hair business. Yay! Congratulations and welcome to entrepreneurship. I stand behind you 1000% and I wish you the very best. Okay, and I sincerely mean that. I'm all for anybody trying to pursue their dreams and making it happen, and I'm happy that I was able to help you get the ball rolling. Now, young lady. All right, just trying to make sure I got your attention. I do want to point out that the image that you cropped from my business card that you are promoting on social media platforms that you're using, I own the vector files to that image. Sis, I own the vectors to the image that you cropped from my business card and slapped your name on it. Okay? Now, if you don't know what vectors mean, I suggest you go ahead and you Google that, because I'm not finna get into that right now with you. However, that's just some information that you need to know. Secondly, I see that you went ahead and you started your website. Congrats on getting your site up. Now you have a website, and I'm not knocking you. If I was that much of an inspiration for you that you wanted your business to mimic mine, by all means, do your thing. I might even go ahead and buy a couple bundles just to test out the quality of your hair. Okay? That's the type of person I am. I'm all about support and helping other people succeed. So I will most definitely make a purchase off of your website so that I can test out the quality of your products and so that I can go ahead and support you. Now, this video is supposed to be informational, and I want to help you business-wise pertaining to some things. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to jump in the DM, send me a message, and I will help you the best that I can, and I sincerely mean that. So, let me give you a little bit of background about me, because you don't know me and I don't know you. So, I am the owner and CEO of PureEssenceHair.com. I am also a licensed cosmetologist with over 14 years of experience in the industry. Okay, I had my cosmetology license before the age of 19. I have also worked in a hair salon as a master cosmetologist prior to me starting this business. So I've been on both sides of the spectrum. Okay, I've done my due diligence. I've got my feet wet, and I know what it takes on both ends. With that being said, you got your website up. You got products on the website. Now you are selling to the public. You've made a name for yourself. You've created a brand. You're marketing Now you're selling products. Now, what you need to do is you need to figure out how you're going to structure your entity. When I say entity, I'm talking about the business. Are you going to be a DBA? Are you going to be a sole proprietor? Are you going to be an S Corp? Are you going to be a C Corp? Are you going to be incorporated? Are you going to be an LLC? You need to figure out your business needs and figure out what's the best avenue for you to take pertaining to your business. What's in the best interest of your business? Because you should have already been licensed, bonded, and insured legally, professionally, before you started your website, okay? There's a lot of people that get on board and jump into entrepreneurship and they don't follow the proper channels when conducting business. So a lot of these people that have websites, all they did was slap a website together, threw some products on there, threw some merchandise on there. Now they're a business owner. It's not really how it flies in the real world. You got to follow proper channels to protect yourself. Therefore, now you're selling products to the public. Guess what? You have to pay taxes on every product that you sell. So that means you are going to have to pay Uncle Sam yearly because they want their money. You're going to owe them taxes on all those products that you sold. Okay? So some businesses, depending on how you choose to run your finances, some businesses, they might pay theirs quarterly. They might pay them bi-yearly. They might pay them yearly. It's really up to you. Depends on your business needs and what you feel is best and in the best effort for your company. However, you need to have a business license. You need to get an EIN. Okay? And with all these things that need to get done, you also need to have a bank account, a business bank account. You don't want to be running a business, but you only can accept Cash App and PayPal. You know, you need to be able to accept credit cards and debit cards and a whole bunch of other options as well. I mean, you could use PayPal as well, but you don't want those to be your only two options when you're conducting business. You want your customers to have a variety of options available to them, if that makes sense. Now, with that being said, you don't want your personal money getting mixed up with your business money. Business and personal, two separate things. You don't want to combine them. You want to keep them separate. And you want to do that for a reason. So in order to get a business account, you got to go to the bank and you need to produce documents showing, okay, I got a business license. I got the business EIN, articles of organization, and so forth. There's plenty of documents that they're going to ask for to show proof that you're the owner before they can even open up this. You need to have all these documents in order to open a business account, okay? So I'm licensed, bonded, and insured. I didn't think that it was necessary for me to blast my business license throughout social media. However, now with this going on, probably should have, but to me it just wasn't necessary because anybody can go to the state registry, type in the business name, and boom, the business license will pop up. Or you can do a entity search over the internet, type in the business name, it'll pop up. That's why I didn't post it. However, you guys could see that Pure Essence Hair LLC. Business debit card to my business checking, which I could not obtain without a business license. That's why it's important to follow the proper channels and to make sure that your license in the state that you plan on or states that you planned on conducting business in. okay? You do not want to be mixing your personal with your business, the finances. You want to keep them separate, not together. What's the business is the business. What's yours is yours. And that right there is for accounting purposes. You can't link an account to your website that's not registered under the business name. They have to go hand in hand. That's why it's important. Follow the proper channels when you are starting a business. Another thing, when you structure your entity, you want to structure it by what is in the best interest for your business. I chose an LLC because that's what I felt was best for me. An LLC might not be the best option for you. So don't do what I do. You do what's best for your business. Also, since I have inspired you thus far, look, sweetheart, I'm flattered, but don't be like me. I want you to be better than me. I want you to take it to the next level, okay? I want you to surpass me. And I have faith in you, and I know that you can do it. If you have any questions at all, please feel free. Once again, send me a message in the DM. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Also, remember, nobody will ever see your vision as clearly as you. So you should never duplicate or mimic the next person's business. I've put in the hard work and I've got my feet wet. It takes time. Also, it takes money to make money. With that being said, if you're copying what I'm doing, that's really not a reflection of your vision. You don't want your vision to mimic my vision because that's not your vision. We don't have the same vision. Your brand should represent you, not me and not my business. You also want to keep that in mind as well. So just a couple points and tips. Also, I wanted to go over my business plan with you guys. However, we don't have enough time for me to actually show you the business plan in detail and break that down. It's very important when you're starting a business to have a business plan. A lot of people, they tend to create business plans because they're looking for some type of partnership or investments, or they plan on going to the bank, trying to get loans to help with the cost of the business, the startup costs, or to buy merchandise, products, whatever it may be. Me personally, I worked at a bank for years, so I just know the importance of having one. I didn't get any type of business loans. There was no partnership. There was no investors. I used my own money and put it into this business. That's how I started this business. So I will come back and make another video where I can go into detail and show you exactly how I compose my business plan, what all is included in a business plan, and actually break it down into detail for those of you who are interested in starting a business and just don't know, well, starting a business plan and just don't know what it should have, or if yours is lacking, anything of that nature. So, you know, continue to grind, continue to shine, be original. It's nothing wrong with having mentors and people that you look up to, you know, to get knowledge, get advice. But once again, don't copy me. Be better than me. Surpass me. Okay? Be you. Market your brand the way you want to market it, not using my material that you're cropping and slapping your name on. It's not a good look, sis. It's not a good look. That's all I'm going to say. Also, you want to make sure that you come up with goals. Break down a list of goals and put a time frame on it as well. So make you a list. Give yourself a few months to accomplish all these goals. And as you're making progress, you want to go and you want to check off. Little progress is better than no progress. This right here is a goal list, and it's nothing fancy, basic. Okay. I did this way before I started my business. At the top, it has Pure Essence Hair. That was the business name that I came up with, which of course it wasn't something that I stole from somebody else. I went through hundreds of business names before I decided to use this one. I was indecisive and I kept changing my name, of course. Was going through that phase. Also, in my goals list, it had things that I wanted to do. So I knew I wanted to get a business license, create a website, get a logo, get an EIN, get a business bank account, whatever it is your goals are, list them down, and then at the bottom I put a date. I would like to accomplish this by this date. At the bottom of the page, I had a little graph that I drew, and that was just for progression. As I made progress, I would check off a box. It was 4 boxes, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. As I got closer, I worked the list, and I launched when I said I wanted to launch, and I accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish off of this list. That's why it's important to make a list, something that you can look at daily so that it can help hold you accountable. A lot of you guys want to start businesses and you just want to profit and you just want to be successful, but you don't want to do the legwork. You don't want to do the footwork. You don't want to put in the effort, what it takes in order to get there. So just know you can do anything that you set your mind to, but you also got to be willing to put in the time, put in the effort, and put in the work to reap those benefits that come. So stop trying to make shortcuts. Stop trying to copy off of the next person and do your own thing. Do your own thing. You can look to somebody for inspiration, but don't take their designs and their thoughts and use that. Use that to help inspire you as to, oh, I want mine, something, similar, or this, and that. Not, oh, okay, I just stole her logo off of her business card. Now I'm out here promoting and I slapped my name on it. Who does that? Who does that? It ain't that serious, and you doing too much, sis. You doing too much. But nevertheless, I want to see you win. I want to see you successful. I want to see you thrive. If you have any questions, jump in the DM. Have a great, productive day.